You talked about that you thought you were going to be an educational consultant, and then you sort of got drawn into public service. I will
Back into public
but
service.
back into public service, but you are a consultant. Sometimes I call you the Oracle a little bit because I can't count the number of people who have come to you to talk to you to ask for advice when they're thinking about doing something or stepping up. I'm one of those people who was sat in your kitchen, sat at the table talking to you. When I first was thinking about running for the school board, I came and talked to you. And believe me, I'm not one of there are lots of people who have done that because of the experience you have in this community. And it's not just you, but also your family, driven in large part by, I would almost say, the directive of your mother about this is what you will do. So I've always appreciated that you will talk to people to give them the benefit of your experience. And I have not always been perfect with this, for all have sinned and come short of the philosophy that we have to treat each other like we want ourselves to be treated. The greatest sin is to be mean to each other. And mean can mean a whole lot of things. And so that has always, you have inspired a lot of people. And I'm not trying, and I know that you haven't given of yourself because of what it gets you. It's because of what it does for other people. It is amazing and it's not just kids. It could be adults. When you empower them to feel good about themselves, it's amazing what people can accomplish. That's what I've always liked about the parable of the talents, is we all have something that we can give that can make a difference. And I think people sometimes are afraid because they just don't think they have anything.
Exactly.
And we all have something
Yes.
that can make somebody else's life better. And I remember you telling me that one of the values that was instilled to you was helping other people even when you may not have much help to give. Sorry, I didn't mean to digress there.
But it's okay. It's so much in me to give, and I can't do it in one talking situation. And when you can think of something to bring out, then it means so much, because I'm so in love with mankind. And coming from my mother's teachings, and very few people really know. And I love the opportunity to be able to share what I know, what I've been through with others, to lift them up. Yes, there are people who come to me, adults, young people, and it's private between me and them. I just want to lift people up. Everybody has something great within them. They might not even understand. I know when I was talking to you earlier, I was telling you about being at Hudson High School. And here, all these years, Mama has taught and trained me. And here I am in an office, and they are seeing me and see what I can do. They telling me, they're sending me on a scholarship that I never thought. My mama wasn't able to send me to school or college. And then when I get to college, then these people are seeing me. And they're putting me in positions. Even the president of the college sees me on the campus and asks the dean of women, can I get her, I can get her up here to help my wife that lived on the campus. These people are seeing me. I didn't even know all of these things about me. And this is what I do. I see people. I see their goodness, their greatness. I fall in love with young people doing good things. And I tell them. I had a little 15-year-old young lady when I was teaching for that moment of transition from Fort Valley State back into the Bibb system. And they gave me a class, that slow learners class. And I had never heard of that before and all of this, and I didn't like that name and whatever. They sent me 2 students, assistants, a male and a female. And the female, they were both 15. And the female who came in the room, oh, I thought she was so beautiful physically. A beautiful young lady, so quiet and timid, and she didn't have a lot of belief in herself. And I started telling her about all of her assets and what all she could do and her contributions she could make and who she was and all these things that I did. She was 15. Now she's in her 50s, and she's done tremendous things. And thank me, she said, beautiful cheekbones, I would tell her. She didn't like them. Now people are telling her how beautiful she is. She was saying, oh, she didn't feel that way. She didn't talk. She was just timid. She was withdrawn within herself. Now she's talking. I have to tell her, shh. She's talking. She believes in herself. She started programs here in the community for women. She's doing all kinds of things. I am so proud of her. We have to do this for young people. See their talents and gifts and encourage them. We don't know where they're going to go. Everybody has something good. And I like seeing the good in people and telling them about their goods. When I see good, I'm going to say what I feel. Somebody beautiful and smart and kind and helpful. I love it. And I'm telling them what I see and what I feel. And I just admire it. And I'm so in love with growth and human kindness and human beings doing things for others. So when I see it, I tell them, and I mean it from my heart, and I want them to use it to get bigger and bigger and grow and grow. And so I'm in love with mankind. And I'm in love with mankind doing well and contributing to our communities and contributing to society. My mother got me on a pathway of helping mankind. All of her children. My brother who just passed. Oh my gosh, the things he was doing in Michigan. Book bags and giving to people. When he closed his business down, he opened up a little place. He's a successful business owner. When he closed the business down after 30 years, he was making a little sauce on the side.
He was doing barbecue sauce, is what you're doing.
Barbecue sauce.
Right.
And he would contribute to those businesses that were in the neighborhood, and he would donate it to them every 3 months. He was always doing, and then when we talked on the phone, he was always talking about Mom. And we talked about it all the way through the conversation, about what she taught us to do, how she raised us. And that was a delight. He even wanted to come, that's where he wanted to be buried next to her. I know, she's contributed to who I am, to my growth, and then taking care of others. And the young people who come that I see now, who are adults in their 50s and stuff, you Miss Bivens' daughter.